Hey, good afternoon, Manchester, New Hampshire, and all the surrounding areas. We have a gorgeous, gorgeous bunch of ladies
We
here
do.
today.
We do.
They're from the
Laird.
Laird Institute. I don't know. I think they're like are they like a wolf there? You know how the wolves have their lair when they have all their babies and they hibernate? Is that what that is?
Actually, no, it's very
No?
inviting.
It's very inviting?
Very inviting. Not intimidating at all.
Oh, look at her, that smile. I love that smile. They all have beautiful smiles. If you'd all introduce yourself.
I'm Shauna.
And what do you do?
Oh, I'm studying esthetician.
Oh, you study what?
Esthetician.
Oh, that's a big word. I hope they don't forget that.
And what is an esthetician?
Yeah.
So we practice skincare. So we do facials. We do a little bit of massage. We do makeup, eyelash extensions, stuff like that.
And how long have you been doing it? How long in classes?
I've been here for about a year almost.
And how long are the courses?
So normally it's 9 months. I took a little bit of time off. But yes, we go from Tuesday to Friday, about 8:30 in the morning to 4 p.m.
Do they mark hard?
I'm sorry?
Do they mark very hard?
Yes, I bet you they do.
They're a
'Cause you need to
challenge.
Well, you know what? In order to, you got to know what you're doing. I went to
Absolutely.
Empire Beauty School not many years ago when it was $1,500 when I went there. Now I look at the price and I almost have a heart attack, you know. And
So,
they didn't mark that.
As a student, if life happens, you're allowed to take a break, deal with whatever you have to deal with, and then come back.
Yeah, they've been awesome with that. I got in a car accident back in April, and they allowed to take me personal time off and get feeling better. And now that I'm
That's
back,
cool.
yeah. So
And we have another guest, but she's hiding in the background. I think she's on the emotional.
That's okay. There's no way that they can turn the camera to see you.
No, you're fine. We can't. I would never do it anyway because I don't never allow it. And that's what I believe in. And you?
I'm Sam. I'm one of
You got to
the.
bring the mics up to you. I got to keep my hands off of you. I'm always start tapping the mic too.
You'll hear the voice.
So I'm Sam. I'm one of the aesthetics instructors. I teach primarily at night.
Aesthetic? Did I? Did I
Aesthetics.
pronounce that right? Aesthetic?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
You should be asking them.
Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, Lori, I did it. And how long have you been?
You
a
may
teacher?
be getting an F.
I've been a teacher for about a year now. I've been in the industry for about 8 years, and I actually went to Laird myself as a student.
So if you go, then you have to take extra courses to become a teacher?
You do. You have to do apprentice hours. You have to go to the state and take a written exam and do a practical examination as well.
New Hampshire, I understand, has one of the hardest tests in the union. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I don't know how I passed mine, but I did. And you're?
I'm
Clean,
a
all right.
I'm a student
Okay.
for aesthetics as well.
And for how long?
I've been here since about April, and I'm done on Friday.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you plan on taking more courses?
I do want to come back. I only took the 600-hour program, but I do want to come back for the other 300 hours. And then I'm also interested in going to school for nails as well.
Yeah, what I will tell you, Quinn, you're going to be very successful.
Thank you.
Okay, because you had, I don't need the cards. You had such a drive to be successful. If I told you I saw you owning a chain, as whatever you call that word, a chain of different stores and different beauty, that skincare. If I saw you in different stores, what would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
You had the
Something that I
initiative
wanted
to
to do.
drive, the drive to be the goal, to be successful. Okay, and nobody's going to get in your way. Am I correct? Unless you get a cute boyfriend, then you have to weigh it out again. But no, but I can see you being very successful at what you do.
Thank you.
And I see a lot of traveling. You're not only going to be going to this institute, but there's others that you're going to be doing too. You're going to actually be doing a lot of work out of California. Do you like to travel?
I hope to someday.
We never hope, we always know.
Yep.
Okay. And you are?
I'm Christine. I'm the Director of Marketing and Enrollment at Laird Institute. I've been there for just over 2 months now.
You're a newbie.
I am a newbie. I'm new to the industry and everything.
But you enjoy it.
Oh, I enjoy
What
it.
if I
I
told
enjoy
you
it.
I see that school increasing by 110% in enrollment?
I would absolutely love that.
Do you believe you can do it?
I believe we can do it.
If
We're
you
heading
can't do
there.
it, then you're in the wrong market.
That would be right.
Okay. Because I see the confidence. You don't have a lot of confidence within yourself, but you have it whatever you do, whatever success you want. I know that you can be very successful in any job that you want to do. Okay. And I also know that nobody's going to stop you. Okay. And the one thing about you too is that you're a very caring individual, but don't lie to you.
Correct.
How many students have tried that, right? You know, but I actually will tell you, I do see 110% enrollment coming, and I'm not going to tell you it's all going to be right away, okay? But I also see you moving to a new area as well.
Ugh, they're only 2 seconds down the street from me.
But what did I tell you? You're going to have to go when there's more expansion.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's what because honestly. If she hadn't told me about you guys, I'd just drive you by.
Raved.
That's right.
I raved about you guys.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get on the show, right?
I'm like, let's go. I got an appointment.
Yeah. And because I do believe that the enrollment won't create because where you're parked now, people don't really know that it's there, and I think that could be one of the biggest problems. How did you find out about the institution?
I had a friend that came for nails probably about 7 years ago, and she raved about it as well, so I decided to come.
And you?
I actually looked online, was doing some research, and it came up, and I'm from Manchester, so I went and checked it out.
And you?
I had a friend that came for nails a few years ago, and she became very successful and had nothing but great things to say about Laird.
Could you make my skin look younger and beautiful?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
These girls can do just about anything.
Oh, they should have brought their makeup kit. But that's okay. But and the whole, I used to like to do hair. I really did. I did dead people's hair. There's a lot of money in it. No,
Yeah.
no, kid. But you're not done with that. None of you are actually done with education. Just to let you know. Okay. I actually look at you becoming an instructor at that institute too,
Yeah,
if you want to.
that's funny.
Why?
We've talked about that
yeah.
before.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
But you've got to start attending classes more.
Okay. Wow.
You can't be missing these classes and expect you're going to become, and I actually see you becoming full-time there. You,
Me? Oh, yeah.
okay. You work besides there? You have another job as well?
I did it previously, but now I just work there.
You a mother?
No.
You ready to be?
No.
And I'm dead serious when I say that. Be careful, be careful, be careful. It's all up to you. You like to sing.
Me? Yes.
Wow.
You have a great voice.
I do.
She does.
You
So I'm
really
told.
do. You should go on and sing as well. Sing your heart out, or write out music to it, to whatever you feel. You've been through hell and back, and everything in your journey in your life you've worked very hard for. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying you didn't have a loving family relationship, but I mean, everything you've earned everything. You have a right to be proud of who you are. Am I right?
I would say so, yeah.
You know? I don't believe in failure. Everything in life is a learning experience. Do you agree with that?
I do.
Okay. You're also going back to school.
I'm actually currently in school.
Hey, yeah,
I am.
what are you majoring in?
Psychology and sociology.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so this is to help you while you get your degree, right? What if I told you I saw you becoming one? Oh, I didn't want you to. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Oh, you won't get me in trouble.
Okay, if I saw you becoming an administrator.
Yeah, that's that is my eventual goal
You're
to be
gonna
able
make
to.
Because you're not a
School.
quitter.
No.
You're not a quitter.
No.
Okay. How many students do you have enrolled right now?
Sam.
So at night we have 3. During the day, 6? 15 during the day. About.
Did you
So is
count?
that a big
Did you
class?
count a massage too?
Oh, massage school, there are 9.
Yeah.
Nails, there are currently 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got room for expansion?
Yeah, and we're getting there. We had a
Absolutely. you
good
are.
turnout for the massage class that just started, and we're gaining some numbers for our classes that are starting at the end of the month. So.
If they want to find out how to enroll in your school, How do they do that?
We have built up our website, our social media presence. So Facebook, Instagram, we use a lot. All the information is there. Google. We've been very successful. Whenever you look for an aesthetic school or anything else like that, we come right up at the top now. So it's pretty easy to find us. We're right on 2nd Street as well, so we're very local, which is great because it's a nice
What's
place
the
to
name
get
of it? Before you go again.
Laird Institute of Spa Therapy.
Okay. And people will say, what the hell are they talking about? You know, that's just don't like me, you know. But the one thing about every one of you is stop blaming other people for your mistake. Take care of responsibilities on your own. You understand, right? Okay. You're going to be very successful, every single one of you, if you want to be. It's all up to you. If I came in for a massage to get rid of my wrinkles and all that, when I'm fortunate, about how long does that take?
A massage takes 60 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massage, like, you know, okay, your massage is like 60 minutes?
Yep.
And it's done by a supervised student?
Yes. Yep. We have instructors that do the theory. They work on the floor. They circulate. They work with all the students, teaching them how to do the different things.
This is going to sound like a ridiculous question, but it really is very serious because they had a place called Dove Star that was in Hooksett, and they would allow their clients to be naked on the table. I'm presuming you don't do that.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
No, it's a
Thank you.
school, and you protect your students.
Correct.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, they
100%.
Well, were they a school?
Yeah.
Are they no longer a school?
No. When I heard
Well, maybe they weren't really a school.
Oh, no, they were. Well, when I heard I was going to go and have a massage, and then I thought, maybe I'll take a lesson. But when I heard all that, there was a big write-up in the paper on that,
Wow.
you know, and that discouraged me. See, that's the problem. All it takes is one school that can offer massages or facials or whatever. All it takes is one person, like, and they think automatically it's a brothel or whatever. And that's the sad part, you know? Because you girls and boys, you have men in there too?
Massage therapy does.
Okay.
Yeah, we tend to not get them in aesthetics and spa nails. We want them desperately, but they tend to go towards the massage area.
Well, girlfriend, I'll have to come and do the school and learn how to do the nails. Actually.
But more men are getting manicures and facials and
absolutely.
Yeah.
We actually have full spa services as well attached to the school. So we do have a lot of men that come in. They get their eyebrows shaped. They've gotten facials, eyebrow tinting, stuff like that. So we do have male clientele. It's not large, but certainly they come in and get
I'll tell you,
services.
when I had an appointment for a manicure and a pedicure, and we had a guest on, and I was telling him how I was going to get it done, and he told me this is not somebody, if you looked at him, that you would think regularly had manicures and pedicures. And he said every 6 months, whether I need it or not, he said sometimes more.
That's excellent. Yeah.
Well, I think more and more men are looking at the feminine side of themselves, and they also, a lot of them like to take pride in how they look and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you find that men are more fussy than women?
I think they can be.
I know I am.
Yeah, I definitely think they can be. I think what sets us apart as a school is that first and foremost is we care about health and wellness. Everything sort of comes secondarily to that. So I think that enables the men that do come in to feel comfortable while they're there because we're really into taking care of them.
I think that is so important. Okay, because when I was at hairdresser school, we had this one man, I'll never forget, he was going to go to Egypt. He says to me, cut me in my image. You don't know how I want to take a quarter and cut it circled all around his head. He says, here, you did a good job, he gave you a quarter. And I said, you know what, you need a quarter for your image better than I do, you know. And I'm not an easy person. I'm not an easy person to please. I'm very temperamental. I'm a triple Leo, you know, so. Especially if I go to restaurants, I want everything on, on separate plates and all that stuff. I love your energy.
My energy?
Hers.
Queens?
Oh, me?
I really do. You're quiet, but you're always observing. Okay. Same with you. You've got to become more No, instructed. You gotta, don't be
Sam.
so, okay, don't be so, what's the word, become more assertive when you're teaching. Okay? You can do it. This woman has got a new challenge. And you know what? She looks forward to the challenges every day, don't you?
I do,
Okay?
yeah.
And you're not afraid to fight with bureaucracy either if you're in the
Nope.
right.
I'm not.
How many of you are afraid to fight? Who thinks they're going to fail in school?
No.
He didn't say he wasn't going to ask you questions.
That's what I did I? I want every one of you to know it's all up to you to be the most successful. Because take pride in the school that you're going to. It's like a college, costs a lot of money. And I bet you cry when you have to spend the money, but that's okay. Now, everything is very sanitized, right?
Yes, very.
Okay. Do you have a health person come in every so often when you're not knowing it?
Yep, we fall under the Board of Cosmetology, Barbering, and Aesthetics. So we are subject to having periodic
That's right.
surveys, or we also have
Inspections.
accreditation that we fall under, federal accreditation, which is NACAS. And then we also fall under the Board of Education for the state. So we have a lot of oversight.
Well, the thing, I bet you'll become above average
I hope
at
so.
everything.
I think we're above average now.
Yeah, because
I do.
people. I think because you finally got a staff, and I'm not knocking you, Jordan. I don't know, so I would never do that. It's not up to me. You got a staff like yourself. You got students, and you got this quiet little teacher over here, that all care about your students. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. What made you become a teacher?
I think knowledge is power. I mean, as like corny as that says, but the more
No,
that you
it's
know,
not corny.
the more you know about things, the better you are at them. I taught at Laird about 5 years ago. They approached me as I was a student. I guess they must have saw something in me that they
You
wanted.
taught 5 years ago? you
I
said?
did for a brief amount of
And how
time.
old enough? What are you, 21, 22?
I'm 27.
Are you really?
Yeah.
See, all right, folks, it's a prime example. You have your facial done there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And you have your nails done?
They're not done right now, but
Oh.
most of the time.
Anybody got any fancy looking nails? You got any fancy looking nails?
I do, but
We
one's
does.
broken, so
Well,
I'm not
show
going to
the
show.
unbroken.
Just
Come on,
show the other one.
Just show
Okay,
us out the
these
one
ones.
that's not.
These ones.
On the other
It's on your
hand.
other hand.
Yeah.
This one's
See?
broken too. This one's broken
And she
too.
she's got
Oh,
an
so do you
expression.
use your traffic finger often?
Karma.
That's
why.
Traffic finger.
What's that, this one?
Yeah.
I never heard it phrased that way before. Well, I'm from New Hampshire. We live in the woods, Now, all of you from different areas?
I'm from the Dover area
Oh,
originally.
another area.
Yeah, but I live in Manchester now.
Okay. And you, Queen?
I'm from Hudson, but now I live in Nashua, so
Yeah.
pretty close.
I actually will tell you, if you don't have 35 more new students by February 1st,
Mhm.
it's going to be your own fault. I'm giving you a goal to work for. That sound fair?
That sounds fair. I like numbers.
You can do it.
I can do it.
And for your massages, you said you have how many?
Massage, right now we have a total of 9.
9.
9. Yeah.
If you don't get up to 22 by the end of by that same time,
Mhm.
it'll be your school fault. You want to be an instructor at that school?
I would like to be.
You're afraid. You don't like changes, do you? You're really routine. You get up early in the morning. You have your coffee. Then you sit there from the mirror, and then are you on school on time?
Yes. Yep. Full time.
But are you on time?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I wouldn't tolerate that if I was a teacher.
Well, things would change if she was a teacher.
Right.
But if I was a
Absolutely.
teacher, she was a student. Oh, she'd be getting a warning. See, you're too nice. But try to correct that, because remember, the more you know, and remember this, when you have your own salon, and think about the employees you may have. Do you want them coming in late?
No.
Okay, put yourself in that position. Okay, Queen, you're gonna own. You're not only going to be doing nails, whatever. You're not done with education at all. I actually will see you teaching in New York City at a big school, if you want to. It's all up to you. This young lady, we have a beautiful young lady that's hiding behind the camera there. She also has a lot of success coming to her, but we got to get her to have more confidence in herself. Do people ever come to talk to you about their problems in school? Are they allowed to?
They are allowed to. I'm so new that I am just developing connections with a lot of the students, which has been great. I make sure that I'm a presence on the floor. They don't quite come to me quite yet, but
you
definitely.
I like your. The one thing I'm looking at, you are definitely in the right place.
Thank you.
Spirit says that you are. You know what I mean by spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they put you there because they know that you can be firm, but you also can be no nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have a dry sense of humor. Am I right?
She
They don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they don't know whether she's kidding or not, huh?
That's why I like text messaging. I do it
Don't
with
forget
my,
the emojis.
I do it with my kids all the time. What time are you coming home?
Well, my granddaughter just won an award. I'm an 18-year-old, 19. I'll be sending her to get her facial and stuff. That's a gift for her. She was going to college. We almost lost it 4 months ago to suicide.
Oh.
Wow.
Facebook was doing damage on anybody.
Yeah.
And now I'm so proud of her. She's in college now, and she's learning.
Excellent.
She just got an award, so that's good.
Oh,
See,
wonderful.
I'm a firm believer that everyone can turn their life around if they want to.
Mhm.
You're doing it, right?
Yeah.
And you went through hell in that, huh? Were you quite ill, or?
No.
Just emotional problems that
Yeah.
do you better? Let it go. No damn man, no damn person is worth it. Just be you and be strong and know that you have a beautiful heart. Would you agree with that?
Thank you.
Okay. Do you believe in yourself?
For the most part.
Okay. Do you?
Yeah.
How about you?
Yes.
I
love
was
that.
expecting an absolutely.
How about you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. One thing I always tell people to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I am beautiful inside, I am beautiful outside, and I love me for being me. And make sure you say you are a winner. You gotta do it naked. Honestly, because what's happening, your clothes are inhibiting your true feelings.
Mhm.
So, you know, I like being thought I'm a dirty old man. Even though I'm dirty, actually, but that's okay. But the one thing I will all wear your glasses.
Glasses. I get perfect eyesight.
Really?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
now.
I'm gonna go get them checked.
Really?
Yeah, I'm seeing some visual problems. Nothing serious right now, but your closest is going to be bothering you, and I don't. Your distance that you're driving, and I really don't want to see you reveling somebody because you got too close. I'd rather be wrong than to be right, and I'd rather have you check them.
Okay.
And that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got a new car?
No.
You
I need a
different-
car.
Yes, you do. Ask her. She didn't listen to me. Her car fell apart, huh?
It did. It
You
did.
know. You have a kind of an older car? That needs,
I do.
That needs a lot of repair work?
Yes.
You would be putting good money into a bad car,
All right.
okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you remember not buy a new one or something like that. I'm going to tell you buy a later model car that you can afford, okay? Are you in a relationship right now?
I am.
You really love the guy, huh?
I don't know yet. It's kind of new.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He loves you too. Stop nagging at him.
I don't nag. I don't.
Okay, who's a nag at him?
No, there's
I
no
think
nag.
he
Don't
might.
nag.
I think
Maybe
he might
the
be seeing her
previous one.
mother in her.
My mother.
Okay, that could be very possible. But remember, you're not your mother.
No, I'm not. I love her. She's
Yeah.
amazing, but
She's amazing.
we're different.
But just be who you are. This person that you're with, is he your age, a little older?
He's actually quite a bit older. He's 38.
Oh, so you're the cougar. So he's the cougar.
He's the cougar. He's
Nothing
the
wrong
silver
with it.
fox.
Nothing wrong with that. My partner is 14 years younger than I am. We get along fabulously well. That's the 4 marriages of women. That's enough for me. But I have my son, so this will count. Are you in a relationship, Clay?
Yes, I am.
You the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We know.
Are
let
you?
him. You let him think he
Of
is.
course. She.
Right. She?
She.
Okay, good for you. You let her think she is, right?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. been together quite a while? You want to stay forever and a day?
We say we're together forever, so like the longest time.
Always keep your door open for communication. Okay, always do, because that can ruin a communication very quickly. Okay, and I do know that you do love her, and I know she loves you. And I don't. You can be very emotional though when you want to be, can't you?
So can she.
Oh yeah, that's what works for you too, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you've had a couple of ginger ales.
Yeah.
But I actually see you two getting married. Okay, so that'll be a blessing. So they can do your hair up for you and all that too. But one thing I'm also going to tell you, you're going to be together for her. You really need a very strong commitment to each other, and I think that's important to both of you. Okay, and the one thing I like about it, you're not hiding the identity of who you're with and who you are too. Back in my day, when I was growing up, you couldn't come out of the closet, you know, so to speak. I had to. That's why I think I went to 4 different marriages, because back in my day, you were not allowed to say you were gay or anything like that. Now it's okay. You know. By the way, do you know what speed limits are?
Yeah.
Can you afford a speeding ticket? And I get caught talking on the cell?
Oh, that one's a doozy.
Yeah. I've already learned the hard way.
Okay, you want to? Have you learned? Are you sure you've learned?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely sure. Okay. My granddaughter, first offense, they took her license away for 30 days as a teenager, and well, we paid a lot of money to get it back for her. You know, you're clever because you're very strong psychically. You really are. You know when the police officers are all around. You know how
Yes,
to run that
I
down.
do.
Yeah.
I search for them. I know. I feel their presence.
Yeah. And so this is how so far you've been able to avoid.
Well, because of the past.
Right. Well, you know, the past is the past, and sometimes we have to let it go. Okay. What have you done in the past? You know, you have to learn how to forgive yourself for. You know, you can't change yesterday. I'm an alcoholic, and I'm sure I made a lot of people unhappy, honey. I had quite the reputation. But when you learn that, you know, everything is the way it should be, we all have to live that path in order to be today. You know, you've always been a very strong person, haven't you?
For the most part.
Yeah. You've had you've had a lot of ups and downs, and downs, but you don't have any regrets, right?
No, I don't have any regrets.
Because if you did,
There are always lessons learned.
That's it. That's what I love. Okay. You're going to make a great psychologist. You really are. And I know you told me that, but I actually see you working with a lot of elderly people. You like old people?
I worked in elder care for 15 plus years.
When you're going back.
No.
Yes.
No, she now has 2 girls.
Right?
Now
I'm
that-
the elder in this group.
Yeah. But now that I told you, she's going to now, okay, I'm not going to. That's like I got out of nursing, and never go back into nursing, never do counseling. Now I do a private counseling. But I actually see you do a lot of private counseling. You do care about people. This is why you're in the field that you are in. Okay. When you went with the elderly, were you at LNA or?
I was, yeah. Yeah, for many
And that's a
years.
license.
Licensed nursing assistant,
Okay. They did all the work for us RNs did nothing. Really, it's true. You know, I'm an RN, so I know.
Yeah.
You know, we passed out the meds, but I couldn't sit around doing nothing. I had to work with the patient, and I think the respect that they had for the patient today is not there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. You would make a fantastic pediatrician if you ever decided to go that way.
Me?
You like kids?
I do, but my own. For the
But-
most
but
part.
taking
Not
care of
somebody
other-
else's.
No, but if she was in the medical field, helping, knowing that she saved a person's life, a child's life, she would do great at it. One thing I'm looking about you, young, what's
Sam?
it? I'm sorry?
Sam?
S-A-M?
SAM.
Oh, Sam. Wow. You better study up on your CPR.
Me? Oh,
From where you live, I'm looking at somebody falling and maybe having like a heart attack or whatever, or could be coming into your when you're working or whatever. Now she's going to look. Is this guy on?
Next can be
Is that guy?
She's like, I'm hoping Christine's
Well,
going to
actually,
be on.
well, I was talking to Christine. We wanted to get someone to come in to do CPR for the
Yeah, I think
student.
that's something that should be done with all of you because I actually see you saving someone's life. But you don't want any credit for it. You're going to back away from it. You're a very modest person.
I am, or
But
yeah.
if you want, if they want to give you, whatever, that's fine too, right? Take the compliment. You've earned it. You young lady, you're like an elusive butterfly. You understand what I mean by that?
Are you trying to tell her she's in her cocoon right now?
Yeah. She jumps from one decision to another. But when you're with your client, you're all your client. Okay. Now, what do you put? Okay, when you're doing that thingamajig that you do on the what you would call it on your face or whatever, now you put something on their face like a
facial?
Yeah, and you peel it on.
A gamage would probably be the closest thing to that.
Yeah, there's all different types of masks and things like that. We do have sheet masks that we're introducing. As far as like a peel, that would be more like a chemical resurfacing.
Does that hurt?
It doesn't. It stingles. That's a word we like to use.
But I like pain, so no. But and to do a good facial, about how long?
How long does it take?
Yeah.
It 50 minutes. So when the client lays down in the bed and you drape them until you put the moisturizer on. So about 50 minutes.
Oh, so they can take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you get a lot of them that do, right?
Yeah.
Then you get some that talk your ear off. You have to be a good listener, don't you?
You do.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love the most about what you do?
Working with people. I love people.
How about you?
To build off of what she said, I love people. I'm more interested in the personal side of it, though, too. Like, if a student has an issue, I want them to come to me and be comfortable, and I want to make sure they're doing okay.
That's cool. Now, if the student isn't doing right, you smack them?
No.
Why not?
It's not allowed.
Back in the old days, it was. I had a teacher we had to do waxing on. She didn't like me too well. I don't like her. So I had to take the wax. I took my time just to make her yell. She never asked me to wax her legs or again. I don't understand why,
Do you guys wax?
Huh?
We do.
That's right, because when I had my eyebrows done, I had my eyebrows waxed.
Did that hurt?
It's wax. It didn't hurt really bad. I mean, it was tolerable. I could do it. She was very gentle.
So you didn't punch her?
Nope.
No? You didn't poke her in the eye?
Nope.
You yell?
Nope. I said thank you.
I would have yelled. I make a molehill into a mountain. What do you find most interesting for you?
A lot of things. I had worked in the medical field for up until about 4 years ago, and then I started teaching, and then eventually moved my way up into administration. And I feel like I found my niche, and it's the students. The students keep me going every day, being out and talking to them, and I love education. So being able to ask them questions and hearing the excitement on their voice when they're telling me something about what they're doing. And this isn't my industry, so I have a lot to learn. So I've asked lots of questions and, make sure I'm a presence. And I think out of everything that I do, it's the students. It's the students that bring me in every day.
Isn't that exciting?
It is very exciting.
Because you're learning something
Yeah.
new, and
Yep.
they're learning from you, and you're learning from them. Okay. Do you also teach beauty, hair design, hairstyling?
Not here.
You're going to be.
Hmm?
You're going to be.
All right.
When you as a group, when you as the leader, there's a lot more. And I'm not. Please forgive me, administrator. I don't know who you are, and you probably throw me out, but that's okay. But you have a lot of ideas that I can see you foreplaying into this. By the way, you're going to be there for at least 15 to 20 years if you want to be. It's all up to you, because it's up to you. You know how to get these grants. You know how to get, and the role modeling and talking to the people, making sure that they are encouraged to come to your school and not somebody else's. Okay. There's one person I want you to be aware of. No matter how much you have done for them, they're going to try to sue you people. Okay, so make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and they all have a side. They have to sign a waiver too, right? Then if you make a mistake or something like that, then they're not.
For the client student?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe there's
They do.
paperwork that you guys
There's a
do.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
You sign the paper. Okay, and I think they should.
And I understood that when
I mean, otherwise you pay a certain amount. You'll pay 3 times the amount of money in a regular salon, you know.
Right.
But I want each and every one of you to know there is success coming to you. Stop doubting yourself so much. Every one of you. You're going to be a great head teacher, head instructor, Sam.
Oh, maybe.
I want you to start pushing it more. I want you to tell your friends, and I want you to. She can't do all the advocating. I mean, she can, but I think every one of you as students should be advocating the school as well. And I'll be very honored if you want to link me onto my Facebook or I'll be very honored to help promote you.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, you should go there. You really should. I mean, I
I'm telling
tell
my
people
granddaughter and my daughter.
all the time because I border. I'm from Massachusetts, but I'm down in Nashua area, and I tell them it's just the second exit after the tolls. You know, it's a quick on the highway, quick off the highway. I've got people from Concord. I'm like it's Manchester, but you're not getting off the highway and driving in. You're getting off the highway, and it's what, a quarter mile off the highway.
Not
It's
even
very close.
that.
Yeah. It's like right there, and you're right back on the highway.
My name is Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Right next door.
Right next to it.
So there you go, folks. If you think while you're waiting forever today for your Kentucky Fried Chicken, you can go and get a facial or a massage, right? Because it'll take about an hour at Kentucky Fried.
Probably.
You know, have you ever been in there?
I have.
And so you
Many,
know
many years ago, but I
Yeah.
have.
Don't waste your time.
Not anymore.
You know, I'm a food critic, so
Okay, very
we went
good.
in there. We ordered and we actually ordered ahead for 2 of those big buckets. They ran out of chicken. They told us.
You can't run out of chicken at a chicken place.
They did.
That's I'm Dunkin' Donuts
And I
has
looked
ran out
at-
of donuts, but
And I looked at him. I said, I called you 2 hours ago. And you tell me, well, we got some more coming in. Let me hear it. I go, you know what? Have a good day. Merry Christmas. Watch what I write on Facebook. Could have a very huge following, you know.
Well, I'll tell you, when I went, I was
Yeah.
extremely.
What made you decide to go there?
What made me decide to go there? Well, because I like schools. You know, the way I look at it is everybody has to learn from somewhere. And I'm learning as much as they are because they're explaining to me the whole time.
Oh, really?
I was nervous about getting a manicure and a pedicure, and Sam made me feel right at home because you can catch things from tools, you know. Look at Facebook. You know, you want to stay off the internet because your fears can be enlarged. And Sam had made me 100% assured that a school was where I wanted to be. Because if you're ever afraid of catching something from the tools, the school is taught cleanliness first. And that's something that you could tell no matter where I went. You know, I had manicure, I had a pedicure, I had my facials, I had my eyebrows done.
All from there?
All from there, yeah.
In one day?
Well, not one day.
Oh,
Not one day.
no regrets?
No, absolutely not. But I may regret that I haven't had an appointment in a while.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
we gotta
and they're
rectify
open.
that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the viewing audience out there, if you get any questions, give us a call at
603-640-3091. Again, that number is 603-640-3091.
Their Laird Institute is on Facebook.
Laird Institute. Yep, it is.
on
Yep.
Facebook, and they have their own
Instagram,
website,
old
Instagram,
website,
and
yeah.
all that stuff. It's amazing what technology can do today.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's our biggest driving market is technology.
Yeah, it really
One of the
is.
things that worked really well for me was you were open at night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. How late are you open till?
9:30.
Oh,
We're the only school actually that offers a night aesthetics program.
see, that's what's going to help you because you're actually working around the mother's hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they bring kids with them?
No.
Not usually when somebody goes for these types of services, it's to leave their kids at home.
Yeah, you want to escape.
That's a good thing.
But you know, one of the things that just came to mind was you should be pushing for that rush hour crowd. Jump off the highway, come on and have a facial, get back on the highway, traffic's gone.
Yeah.
Maybe she should be one of your promoters.
I was just thinking that. Thank God I gave her my card.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll be in touch.
Anyway, so you're not going to be making it to our event.
We can't, but we are going to make a donation.
Okay, thank you. Okay, readers are myself, Norman Moody, Eric Goldberg, Amy Major. You want a fantastic reading besides myself, and I'm not, well, but Amy Major is, I consider, one of the top readers. But she's a good friend.
Yeah.
She's a good friend of yours.
Yep.
And
I'll actually be seeing her tonight instead of
Really?
you guys. Yep.
Michelle Finch Beard, she's another reader. Paula Clark
Clark.
is another reader. We got Caitlin Russell as a reader. Lisa Savage is an animal communicator. Okay.
And animals are welcome at the
Oh,
event,
yeah, please
right?
bring your animal, because we have a dog groomer there if they want to come in. Linda Goodwin, I'm not sure of, but we got Dr. Jody.
Is
McDonald.
Dr. Jody coming? I
Yeah.
thought she said she couldn't. Okay.
Well, I made a deal with her. She's going to come and give about a 45-minute lecture on how to be healthy and all that, and she's going to have that little
She's a nutritionist
nutrition.
and an herbalist.
Right. Herbal. She's going to bring some different herbs.
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
has a book that's really helpful. It's a Herbs for Beginners.
Jeff Travis is going to be there. He makes natural candles, soaps, and all that. So then we got Peace. That's her, how do you pronounce her last name, anyways? She's going to be
Aslan?
making jewelry. She's really good at it. Victoria Coleman. She is making some kind of scarves, and plus she's making dog leashes and stuff like that.
So apparel for animals.
Right. So if
Okay.
you want to grab your boyfriend and say, "You're coming with me," put a choke collar on him, be a little kinky, that's okay. These three, I'm not sure about those two, so
If they're not coming.
I never heard back from them. Paul Brinson, they sit out, and this lady here, Sue West, she run, were you here that day?
Yeah, Sacred Place.
Sacred Place. It's a home for homeless people.
Veterans.
Right, veterans or homeless, anybody.
Yeah, anybody homeless,
I'm
but
not sure.
veterans more than welcome.
Lynn Nicholson isn't coming. I don't know about him. Maia Bonnier.
Yeah, she
She's
does
coming.
31 bags.
She does?
Yep.
We'll have another one too. I'll put it in a separate closet so they'll face fight. I got Ann Fluck, she's a knitter, she's bringing stuff. I've got Sandy Sereno, she's an artist. Naomi, they're bringing in from UFO, no, paranormal groups. And I'm not a big paranormal group. I don't believe in them. But that's
Naomi
okay.
Clark is paranormal.
Yep.
Is she with Paula Clark?
That's right.
Is-
She's with Sturge.
Okay.
Because you're not coming, so that's okay. We'll cross that out. Maurice Dennis, I believe, is coming. I'm not sure about. No, Rainy Gowen's not coming. Mark Stevens, question mark. I got Joan Cleary. She's going to be doing the grooming. Okay.
Oh, she's
And-
from Pa. What is that? Pa.
No,
Black
no,
Kids.
that's a different one. I haven't heard
Okay.
that from them. I got Carrie. She's coming in, and she's a vendor. Randy Gilo, he does Tai Chi, so he'll
Okay.
be doing teaching on Tai Chi. This is all, I make no money out of it. Scott makes no money out of it. The only people that make money out of it is the animals. It's a dream. I have dreamt about this for years and years and years, and now it's becoming a reality. Now I'm getting bored. I have to. I have a feeling that every one of you have to have challenges too, or you get bored very easily. Okay.
Do you get bored, or is it because like every day is a new adventure because every day is a different client?
A little of both.
I feel like there's something always to look forward to. Like every day is a different day, so there's something completely different that's gonna happen every day.
How about you?
I like to learn more and more, and I feel like we don't stay stagnant. We just keep progressing onto different things, especially with advanced. That's when it gets really fun. So
Do you do so many hours of class work and then so many hours of practical work?
yeah, so we do mostly, I would say, about an hour to maybe 2 hours if we're getting a demonstration of theory work, which is learning new stuff, and then the rest would be on the floor practicing what we've learned.
Do you get tested?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You enjoy testing them, don't you?
Sure.
You do the surprise test.
No, never
Yeah.
a surprise. I
You
would
should.
never. I know. I wouldn't want to set them up to fail.
No, but always advice if when you're watching them perform.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think about surprise tests?
When I was a teacher, I used to give pop quizzes.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big pop quiz.
Because if they know that they're going to get a test, okay, they're going to study a little bit harder so they don't flunk. I think a good teacher, and I'm not saying you're not a good teacher, don't misunderstand it, but I think
Oh
every
no,
now
she's
and
not.
then-
She is. Sam
she's
is
a great
amazing. I've
teacher.
seen her in action.
Right, but I think a pop test is really good every once in a while. What do you
I'll
think?
consider it.
Not a fan.
How about you?
So if Sam ever said you need to do my facial, what would you do?
Oh, Sam, of course. I love me some Sam.
But that's not a pot. Is that a? But I mean, don't you have written pot tests?
We have specific tests to the units that we teach. Yeah.
Yeah, and so don't you test them for what they've learned?
There are practical evaluations. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. A pot. If they don't
Oh.
learn, put their head under the cold water and say, "Wake up!" That's sadistic.
Little.
No, actually, whenever I'm teaching, I'm a very maybe because I had a great teacher when I teach any of my classes, like how to believe in yourself or teach them how to do psychic readings and different stuff. I'm a person that I'm very, either you're going to learn or you're not. And I think that you're that way at that school too, okay? The hardest thing I know for you, Sam, is to tell someone, I'm sorry, baby, this isn't your field.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty challenging. If someone comes and they have a dream to do it, I am a believer though that some people aren't suited.
Have you had to tell somebody that they?
Not personally, no.
Well, that's up to your other, like her, right?
No.
I was gonna say that would definitely be something I'd be pushing off to Christine.
No. When we've lost students in the past because of those reasons, it was more of like, I feel like the energy about the student, they saw it in themselves that it wasn't for them. And so no one had to really tell them that. It was something that they felt, I think.
If one would like to apply to your school, okay, and they don't have quite enough money to go, are there certain resources they can get?
Yes, there are. So for those who qualify, they can get financial assistance. It's through FAFSA, so they can get the subsidized, unsubsidized, and those who qualify also get the Pell Grant. So there is definitely funding available. We are very flexible with payments. So we don't ever want to turn somebody away because they have a difficulty, whether it's financial, whether it's work-related, it doesn't matter. We want to be able to work with everybody to make sure that they're gaining their education. We don't want to be a barrier to it.
Right. So if a student is doesn't have the money, should they come to you and say, "This is what I want to do, but I'm still waiting for the money," you know, so that they can have an idea of what they need to do, and you can advise them on different areas that they can go to?
For people who are coming in and they're seeking information, they come on our tours. We do talk about financial aid at that point, just to sort of gauge where they are. There have been people that can't quite afford it yet, but we have rolling classes. There's, if they can't make it in one particular month, we may have the class another particular month. But I make sure that I supply them the information
Right.
for it, what the cost is, the whole 9 yards. Talk about the program, and I go back to people having a dream. I am absolutely 100% behind everybody's dream. So if a person comes to me and they're struggling, be it financial, be it whatever, a job or anything, I want to make sure that we're behind them 100%.
Right.
Again, I don't want us to ever be as a company, as a business, to be a barrier to somebody living out their dream. So we'll work with them however we have to.
Because one of the things I try to tell girls is, because I work at a house on weekends, is go and ask.
Yes.
Go and ask, get as much information as you can, educate yourself,
Yes.
and then, you know, be 100% up front about, you know, you don't have the money right now, because you never know. There's always things, grants, something that maybe
Correct.
you can
Yep.
you can do to work around it.
Exactly. We have a an amazing financial aid director, Tori, who she's our magic worker. She really is. We can bring people in all day long, but really it comes down to that financial piece. It doesn't matter who you are. It ends up being a concern always. And there's lots of times where she's been able to do things that none of us would have even thought of.
Right.
But that's her job. That's what she's good at. Again, to have somebody come in who thinks that they have this dream but not sure how to achieve it, we just ask them to come in. Let us meet with them. Let us talk to them.
And that's free.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And I always make sure when they come in and they're meeting with me, I'm the first person they see when they're on the tour. I walk them around. They get to see what the girls are doing. I introduce them to Tori, the financial aid director, our academic director, Andrea. So they get to see that we're a team, that whenever they're ready and they can come, that we're going to be there. So it helps a lot just knowing and getting that information piece.
Now, are you the only one school, or are you part of a chain of schools?
We are one and only school. Yep. So
Growing.
Actually,
One and only growing school.
You've been there a long time, right?
2 months.
No, I mean the school.
2 months. Oh, the school itself has been in existence for 20 years. I apologize. It's been around for a long time. It started out as a nail school, and then they grew their programs. The most recent one was the massage therapy program, which came on a couple of years ago, I believe.
But I will tell you, I truly do believe that you're going to have to move to a different location.
I sure hope so.
You could use a lot more room, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
A lot more room.
Yeah.
Right next to it, and if I remember right, there used to be a when they sold all kinds of psychic readings and stuff like that, right next to when your salon, I mean, where your shop is now, your institute.
Oh,
One
okay.
next door, there
Yeah.
used to be a, what do you call them?
A metaphysical store?
Yeah, metaphysical store. She actually kicked me out after I spent $120. And I looked at her, I said, what did I do? She said, you laughed too loud. I go, oh, then I want my money back. And I've been doing it, but she didn't last very long. But every one of you, if I asked you to do it, without them making it, can you do a facial massage? Would you do one?
Yeah.
All right, you taught me right into it. Do you mind?
It is absolutely up to her.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you have to wear
Face
gloves?
massage. No.
No.
But I would need like oils and.
You can't do it without all that?
It won't feel
I
good.
mean, the way we're
That's all right.
It
taught.
won't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
a
going to
little
be
dry
friction.
slip.
Yeah.
What a way to get out of that.
I'm
Okay.
telling you,
No, that's fine.
it's nice to have done. It really is nice to
That's
have
fine. I
done.
thought maybe you could do a quick demonstration on, and without the oils and all the gloves. That's why I was asking.
I mean, you can
That's
book with
okay.
me.
No, that's okay. I don't want to offend you guys.
Oh.
Not at all.
You know. So in order to do, you have low lights in your massage room and soft music and all that,
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
and you have separate rooms for your facial massages and pedicures. and
There
all that?
is it's pretty sectioned off. We do have a private area where we can bring clients into so that they're not out in the general population. We have had clients that don't mind, but we try to put them into a separate area so it's a little more private and quiet.
What if a person is allergic to the oils that you may have?
I'll let the girls.
I was going to say, isn't that one of the questions that you ask first?
Yes, correct. We have a consultation card where you would fill out all of your allergies. We have different types of oils, different carrier oils, different essential oils. So the facial could be very customizable to meet that need.
What if they don't know that they're allergic to the oil?
Well, depending on the reaction, if someone starts to have a reaction to something, you'd immediately remove the product and probably call 911.
Because that would act very quickly, right?
You'd have to, because then you could go into anaphylactic shock. So
Yeah, you know.
When I had my original consult, though, they were pretty thorough with asking me all kinds of questions. You know, I'm blessed with that Irish skin, so I'm very sensitive, very dry, very, you know, afraid that I was going to be allergic to something, and they were very good with it. I felt 100% comfortable.
And how long did it
And I'll
take
have to say it was Sam.
Okay. And then you have to, now, you have a nail specialist? Okay. And how long does it take for someone to have their nails done? Or does it depend on the individual?
It does depend on the individual. It depends on the service, whether they're doing just a manicure or mani and pedi or just a pedi.
I mean, just a plain manicure.
Just a plain manicure?
45 minutes.
Can when did they pass a law that you could actually do pedicures
So
in New Hampshire?
I'm not sure about pedicuring. I've had my license for 8 years, and we could do it then.
Yeah.
Manicuring is newer. That's just in the last 3 years. So we could do pedicuring, but not manicuring. But
Well,
now we can.
when
do
I was in
both.
school, it's just the other way around. We could do the manicure, but we couldn't do the pedicure. You know, it's all about money. It really is. You know.
So if somebody in New Hampshire wanted to have a manicure, they had to go to Massachusetts?
Yeah.
No, they would just have to have a nail technician or a cosmetologist do it.
Oh, okay.
And then, you know, and I went to do a lady.
Because I'm thinking about this, and I'm like,
No,
wait a
you're
minute,
not-
I've seen
well, I'm
nails for a
talking-
long time.
I'm talking about like 50 years ago, 45, yeah, oh my God, 47 years ago, that all you could do was do the hair. You were not allowed to do the manicure. We could do waxing, but then we could do a manicure. And you definitely were not allowed to do the pedicures because you could get fined big time.
So you kept to your specialty.
Yeah. And I enjoy doing the hair a lot of the time, but they don't tip very well. One thing, and I trust that you people don't tell people this, that once you graduate, you're going to make a lot of money.
That's always the plan, though, isn't it?
I guess let me rephrase it. You don't tell them they're going to make a lot of money overnight.
No,
No.
it's a process.
Right.
Yeah.
And it also depends on their drive.
Right.
Their drive. Oh yeah.
Because when I went to school, once you graduate, you're going to make this, and this, and then really, the most money I made when the dead people's here, so that was okay. But then I went back to work as a nurse, because that's always in my heart. And that's like when people that learn how to do Reiki, you know what Reiki is, okay? When people, they think, some of their instructors will tell, once you get out there, you get your masters and you're going to get millions of dollars. A true Reiki master does not tell them that. In fact, anyone that's going to go after the Reiki is going to spend at least a year to earn their masters. You teach it?
No.
Well,
I'm just a
Amy
level.
does, right?
No, Amy doesn't do Reiki.
No, okay.
Amy does energy healing.
No, I do my own Reiki energy healing, okay? There's a lady that has passed that's trying to communicate with you, okay? Is your mother passed?
No.
No, okay. Who's the older lady?
I don't know.
Do you have a grandmother that passed?
Nope.
No? Oh. Someone that has passed that was in your life, it could be a school teacher, she said. That's what it is. She's saying that she's very proud that you're still in the educational field. She's also telling you that whatever you've done in the past, you got to learn how to let go of. Okay, I don't know what that means, all you do, and I don't want to know. You know, I also will tell you that your grandfather is very proud of you. Okay, you got a lot of people that have crossed over that are very proud of you. You don't have to know them. Okay, people think, but I didn't know them. You know, and you don't have to. They know you, but you don't have to know them. Okay, they want you to start being angry at the people that you're angry with. You understand what that means? Okay, because you're only hurting yourself. Believe me, I know. For 60 years, I carried a burden of anger towards everybody, until I went and let it go. Because they forgot about me, but I didn't. It's amazing what we can hold. Okay, but let go. You're young. You're beautiful. And you're not going to be fat, so don't worry. You're tall, you should be so. You're not going to be 300-400 pounds. You're going to do fine. And control your temper just a little bit more. That makes sense to you? You, Sam, you have a lot of prosperity. You've been through hell and back, even at your young age. Nothing has ever been easy for you. But you've never given up the ship. You understand what I mean by that? In other words, everything you've had to work very hard for. Nothing was
I'd
served
agree
to you
with
on
that.
a golden platter, like it with her. I'm only picking on you. I don't like picking on people, but you've heard, yeah, you've had your ups and you've had your downs, you've had your emotional crises, but now you're learning to say, you know what? I am who I am, and I love who I am. That makes sense? Okay. Be proud of me. Did you have a dog that passed?
I did.
Because, you know, he's in your classroom whenever you're acting out. Just to know that, okay? And he's also, was it a he? To make sure. Was it a really big dog?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was a fat lab.
Oh. He said he was that, don't call him fat. He was fat.
That's my mother. She used to always yell at us.
You know, that's offensive to him. He was a happy dog.
He was really
Okay.
happy.
And he enjoyed life. You were his favorite?
Well, I don't know. I think it was my dad, probably.
Well, he said, you're a lot like your dad.
I am.
You have a big personality like your dad. I want you to know that he loves you very much. Stop doubting your love from your dad, okay? Even though you two have strong different opinions at times, right?
Actually, I feel like it's more my mother
Your
and I
mother?
that butt
Okay.
heads, but
Yeah.
him and I are a lot alike.
Yeah, okay. Let's be you. Just always be you. Okay? You, oh boy. Actually, you're really basically this school that you're going to is very good for you. Because it's helping you to not to be so introverted. You could very easily become introverted. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. Okay? You could hide behind somebody and say, go tell them that. Or something. But now you're becoming more outspoken. I think that's a good thing, okay? And you're in a relationship, right? No. You ready for one?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be possessive. Okay? And don't let any person own you. You be your own person. Don't let no damn man or anybody who you might be with possess you. You know, you be who you want to be. If you have, no, I can't, I almost said something I would have going to call for. I used to say poke him in the eye, but I got too many kids that were trying.
That's
and
why
got
I like
phone
to
calls.
read his website on the screen.
Yeah, one kid actually.
All
I mean, it's a
complaints go
kid,
there.
And he said, the mother said, you know how you told him to poke people in the eye? I go, yeah. I said, the kid go around. Well, he didn't think so. I had a guy until I bought him a McDonald's burger and I bought her something, you know. So I haven't said it. Because people really do listen to what you know. But you got to stop worrying about what other people think. Does that make sense? You're beautiful. You really are, and you're not going to be fat. You know what I say? You know what it is? It's TV. Everybody, oh, you got to look slim. Honey, I'm gorgeous when I'm slim. I'm not just asking. I'm going to tell you, you know. But everything is thin, thin, thin. But they forget to tell you how unhealthy it can be, too. Or your doctor...
It's also marketing.
And the doctor say, well, you got to eat this, you can't eat that, you can't eat that. Yeah, I want, you know, how with that? I eat what I want to eat. You know, I'm 73 years old. I still smoke my joint every once in a while. You know, I just enjoy life.
You might get a call on that, but
Huh? But I just truly enjoy life, you know, and I think people need to enjoy life. There's so much stress and hate out there. See, you bring out that beauty in the people. Even that little one who hides behind the camera there, she's got a great future ahead of her. She really does. One thing about her, even though she's shy and all that stuff, I see a lot of promise in her. I really do. I actually see her having her own shop and also doing a lot of traveling. Okay? There really is someone over there, but she's hiding, folks, so we won't put her on the air. Okay? Ooh. You're going to talk someone out of trying to hurt themselves. You're good at that. You know, there's some student that you're going to catch up on too, and actually you're going to have her talk to them.
I am.
You know when people are going emotional. You're pretty smart, are you?
I'd like to think so. Yeah.
Were you on the honor roll in high school? Were you on the honor roll at popularity?
I
Or
had
were you more
friends.
selective?
Yeah, I mean, I had friends. I wouldn't say, excuse me, sorry, that I was popular, but
You had selected friends. You can also be very snobby when you want to be.
what?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
I hope your mom's watching.
I'm pretty
I think
humble.
your mother would agree with you. Does your mother
Does your
work
mom
at
come?
your
Does
school?
your mom come in often?
No, I actually worked with her mom. I've known her mom for 15 years.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
she
like
was
to.
in nursing
Yeah.
too?
Yes, we
Oh.
both worked at one of the local hospitals. So
It's amazing how small the world is.
it is.
is.
It is. She actually. I worked at that hospital for 12 years. She actually trained me when I started. Then she came to my department later on, and I got to train her. So it
Oh,
was,
that was cool, huh?
It is. It is. Yeah.
Actually,
So
the very first surgery in New Hampshire, or in this country, or New England, with I had plastic surgery. This whole side of my skin is all plastic surgery when I was born. So when they tell me my butt looks like my face, I said, "You get it, honey," because they used to pick on me about that. I had it done at the Elliott Hospital, you know, and I was very pleased with this. I mean, I've had over 35 skin grafts, but you know what? It doesn't keep you back. Oh yeah, I was called retarded, you name it. You can overcome any obstacle you have, right? Anybody, you can overcome any obstacle that you want. You know what? I see you in a brand new Mercedes. You like Mercedes?
Okay.
Any new car other than what I have.
But I mean, when you graduated, what about I see you in a brand new top-notch Mercedes, and the person that you're going to be with is also going to be very business orientated. He actually will own a lot of businesses, so he'll help you progress in that. Love is important to you, but money is too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. Like I said, what if I saw you in Hollywood? In one of the shishi type places. This lady here, Sam, I love doing her. She's easy. But this lady here, you're very content as long as you have a job.
Me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to Sam or Shauna?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sam. You're very content as long as you have a job to pay your bills. You're not really much into traveling.
I like traveling. I haven't really been outside the country too much. I would like
I don't
to.
see you doing a lot of outside. I see you a lot more in England, more in like in New England and towards the west side area. Okay. This lady young here, I see her going to England. You?
Me?
Yeah, you want to go to England?
Probably one day.
Oh yeah.
I hope
This
so.
one here, she is going to do an awful lot of traveling. You like to travel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the person that you will be will also. Do I see you getting married, having children right away? No. That a good thing?
I do have a child already.
You have one? Okay, but you're not ready for another one, are you? You are? So you
Yeah.
want to, why have you get pregnant while you're going to school?
Make it work. Gotta make it work.
How old's your child?
She's gonna be 5 in December.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, so you're just a young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
But you're a good mom.
Thank you.
Okay. You're creating a life for your child and you. If you want to, I'm going to tell you now, you are very fertile, so it's up to you. Let's get your school and education out of the way first.
Okay.
And otherwise you'll be spending a lot of money. And I don't want you to resent your child because you have to drop out of school or something. Okay. I really would tell you to wait until you're probably like 30 before you said, let's get your career established. And not only that, your child is very spoiled, huh?
Yeah.
She gets everything she wants from you and from her grandparents, okay? No regrets? No regrets for having your daughter?
Oh no, not with her. No.
Okay. See, I really believe if you got pregnant sooner, you would have regrets,
No. Yeah.
honestly. Because you learned the hard way that it's not easy to be a mom and go to school and work as well, right?
Right.
Okay. But you're doing it, aren't you? Isn't that an accomplishment? It's a big accomplishment. You're not giving up on yourself or anybody else. Okay. You have your own apartment and everything?
Not right now. I
With your
did.
mom?
Yeah, my dad.
Your dad? Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I love it when parents will take responsibility for their children and allow them to come in, you know. My son and I I'm very blessed. My son and I have a very good relationship. You have children?
I do. I have one daughter.
Yeah. Live at home?
Still lives at home. Yep, she just graduated college, so
Well, you're not in a hurry for her to move out.
I am not, because she's restarting college again in January. So.
And you want her around.
Oh, I do.
So that's like my granddaughter when she said she's going to Portsmouth. And what a great college they have there, community college. And when she's at home at a certain time with my children, we don't want her to grow out of the house,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of and because we've seen what happens. Okay, you live on your own.
No, I live with my mom and my
All right,
girlfriend and our daughter.
isn't that cool? She supports what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you work as well?
Like off and on.
Well, school takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
It really does. When I was to school for hairdressing, I went to school during the day, and then I went to work as an RN at night. And then I went to another. It's exhausting. However many, I don't know. You know, but you know what? Both of you are proving that you can be a mom. You go to school too. You work as well.
I did.
Okay, but you're doing it all. You're proving that you're not allowing anything to get in your way. Okay, and you too, right? You have a child too? No.
Nope.
Okay. But you're not allowing anybody to get in your way.
No, not anymore.
No. Your boyfriend? You have a boyfriend, right? You're not going to let him stop you, right?
I don't think he would, but
No,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, no man anymore. You've learned how to be who you are. And believe me, when I tell you I can see you as a head instructor, that would be awesome. I don't see you leaving the field. You really like that field,
I do.
you know. And you all like her, right?
Absolutely.
Were you scared the first day you went in there?
Absolutely.
Is it awful?
You were.
It wasn't awful. I actually don't mind that
I
feeling.
mean, yeah. When I went in, I became a director of nurses for, boy, it was scary.
Yeah.
Are they going to like me? Am I going to like them? You know. And when I was doing interim service, and they didn't let me to work, because I fired, like, in the first 2 days, I fired 15 people.
It was probably needed.
It was.
Yeah.
I would, and you're the same way as I will never give anybody something that I wouldn't do myself. And you wouldn't either. You know, and you're the same way. If you don't, and the one thing I like about you, Sam, right? Sam is that if you're not quite sure of something, you will go and find out the answer.
100%.
Okay. And do you ask a lot of questions?
Oh yeah.
Well, you should. How about you?
Yeah.
But you're more independent.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it. You'll listen when you want to.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll answer for
That's
her.
not a bad thing. But sometimes you might want to listen a little bit more. Now, you're all done tomorrow, right? Friday?
Friday.
Friday. Wow, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, scary.
And you accomplished it.
Now, do you have a job?
I have an idea of where I want to work. I also want to work for myself, but I know that I need to build clientele, so.
Now,
Yeah.
do you help with job placement?
We do. We also encourage our students to really go out and seek it themselves. When they're in school, they're going to learn. The teachers are great about bringing them to different areas, letting them see different types of people who are doing aesthetics in the different areas. So I think sometimes, and girls, you can back me up on this or disagree. I see sometimes students come in and they have a dream. They have a thought of where they want to be and what they want to do. And then I think you go through school, and then all of a sudden you find your niche. You find that one thing that you really like to do, and sometimes that changes. It's important to give students the ability to search for jobs, interview, all that sort of stuff on their own. Of course, if they get stuck, we're more than happy. The entire staff is in the industry, so we're more than happy to help them out. But it's an important skill to have, is learning how to do interviews, learning how to do your resume, really going out and seeking what you want versus what somebody else can tell you to do.
You know, that's like when I went to hairdresser school. Oh, we're going to help you find a job. We're going to help you do. That's so wrong, because they didn't help to begin with. Don't advertise that you're going to help you find a job when you're not going to go through with it.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I think that if we believe in ourselves enough, we can get the job.
Yeah.
Now, before you can open your own business, don't you have to work for a year for somebody?
I don't think that you have to, do you?
They took that away.
Did they?
You used to have to.
Jesus, everything changes. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
think
mean?
that if you want to be the business owner, if you want to put up the money and you want to run the business, you can do that. but you'd have to have somebody else who worked there that had more knowledge, right?
Oh, you should.
To be successful.
Yeah, you should.
Because a lot of people go into anything, even whether it's in hairdressing, whether it's in beautician school, or whatever. They've had just about a training. Oh, automatically they can, they're going to have their own business without the business training or whatever. That's like I had a lady that came on my show, and she only had 8 months of readings. She's ever done. All of a sudden, she's going to be doing this, and she's going to be doing that. And I looked at Lori, my friend Lori. Do you know Lori?
Yep.
Okay. She and we just looked at each other, we just shook our heads. Lady, you got a lot to learn. I've been doing this because I'm only 39, but nobody ever believes me,
No.
Well, when I go and get my face done, see, I'll look 39.
Then, yeah,
right?
Well, after you
absolutely.
come and you go to the Laird Institute, you will look much younger, and
All right,
there'll be no
see?
question.
I'll
You'll
give you a
look
call.
21 like her.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I had one guy actually believe that I said, I have a 45-year-old son, but I'm only 35. And I went, really? I go, yeah. By the time you walked away, he really thought I was kidding. Actually, he's not your son. I go, no. I said, look, guy, I'm only kidding around. I believe we're only as young as you want to feel, When I had a tarot card reader tell me I wasn't going to live past 67. But what I did was I changed my whole complete life around. I gave up drinking, I gave up cigarette smoking, not pot, but everything else, And I enjoy my life today. And in order to live the way you should, people are going, you have to enjoy life. This world is so full of hate and anger, it's disgusting, okay? And one of the things I'm looking at, your name is Amy?
Shauna.
Shauna?
Yes.
Oh. Shauna, I'm looking at you as that you will have your own business. All three of you will. The lady over there, she's going to be very, very successful. She really is. I love the camera shy people. That's fun. But no matter what she does, she's going to be, and she takes her work very seriously, doesn't she? Now, when do you graduate?
January.
In January? Good for you. But you're also going back to take more accreditation school. You're not done yet. You may not be at the Laird, but you'll be in some other school. You're not done with education. You like studying, don't you? What if I told you I saw you studying law?
I wanted to do that for a long time.
I'm going to encourage you to do that. The thing that you do now will help you pay to go to law school. That way you see if them two get in trouble, you can defend them. You wouldn't get in trouble, would you?
Well, Shauna may need help at traffic court.
There you go.
I got you.
And but I would really encourage you to go to law school. I think it would become very natural for you. And I think not so much civil rights law, but more than criminal law. Because I think you're seeing so many people that prosecutors want to wangle into court whether they did or not. And I actually see you working for the Public Defender's Office and then working out on your own. Whatever you do, believe me when I say this, please, you're going to be very successful. And you know why? Because you got the background from the institution that you went to. They taught you how to be confident in yourself. They taught you how to believe in you. Does that make sense to you? You didn't have a whole lot of confidence when you first started going to school. And that helped you to build it up more. Okay. And actually, when you had the confidence that you had, you also relay it to like Henrietta.
Shauna.
Shauna. Okay. And Steve. Okay.
Shauna, Sam,
Shauna,
Wayne, and Christine.
Okay. You actually give them, your students and you work together, giving each other confidence. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But don't be so nice.
I'm not that nice all the time, am I?
Yeah, you are.
What'd she say?
You know it.
They say yes, she is.
No, I'm always hard on this one, though.
Yeah,
What she
right.
deserves.
I am.
You know the ones you need to push.
Is she easy?
She's not easy, but she is very nice.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to be too hard on us.
She's afraid to hurt your feelings, huh?
Yeah. I would say.
Well, I believe in there's a way to approach things differently. You don't have to yell at
Maybe that's
somebody.
why I never taught so well. Maybe that's why I was always in trouble when I was teaching, because I'm a no-nonsense teacher. Well, back in when I was in school, you either listened All right, you didn't, and the teachers taught you. You didn't teach the teachers like they had today, and that's the sad part. Is the teachers have really no rights to control the classroom anymore. If they do, John Paul Henry. I have a feeling though that your class is very, very well, or your school is very organized. It's
getting
better.
there. It is getting better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the name of the school is?
The name of the school is Laird Institute of Spot Therapy.
And they are where?
981 2nd Street in
Okay,
Manchester.
and your phone number?
603.
603-625-6100.
Okay, and they would ask for you?
Yes.
Okay, and you are?
Christine Sullivan.
Okay. And you're a soon-to-be graduate. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Gonna have a little graduation party?
Probably.
Okay, well,
She's like, I never really thought about that, but
do you have graduation parties?
Yeah, we do
like
graduation twice a year.
I'm not sure how
We have one
often.
coming up.
Yeah.
Next week, next Wednesday.
so do you bring all the girls back for?
We do.
Yep.
That must be nice to see all your friends.
It's like a little reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember when they come up to shake your hand, you shake your foot up, see if they fall. That way you can do makeup all over them. Nobody likes my sister.
I'll show you how to cover those bruises.
Yeah. Oh, did you fall? Reminds me of the Golden Girl with the little lady there. What's her name there? Had a curse on. No. Had the curse on this man, and she.
Sophia?
Sophia.
Yeah.
When she tripped this guy up and said, "Oh, did you fall down, Rabbi?" And I could always remember that. I liked the Golden Girl. But,
Yeah.
Well, your daughter, please. You say she's 5?
Yeah.
Please do not let them put her on medication.
No.
And the reason for hyperness or whatever, she's a very intelligent lady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will also tell you, if I may, she has the gift of what I do. Don't
That's
discourage
beautiful.
her.
Okay.
Okay. Don't be afraid of it. Okay. If she says, I see glim or I see little angels or what they're at, or spirits or little dots on the wall or whatever, they're actually angels. If you see her talking to them, or anyone that has a child, and you have to see your daughter, right, playing and talking in a room all by herself. She's very talented too, your daughter. If she she has a strong psychic ability about herself. Everybody has psychic ability. You weren't nervous when I said about your daughter.
No, just noticed things since she was little. She talks to people that aren't there.
Yeah, but
and
they are there.
That's great. And she told my mom, she's very adamant that my mom is gonna die soon. She says, "You're going to heaven, Mimi." And then my mom tries to argue, everybody goes to heaven. She goes, "No, Mimi, you're going to heaven
I
soon."
don't know how to.
That's so wild.
No comment. Even I know she's right, but that's okay. Soon could be 10 years. Soon could be 15. Your mother have a heart condition?
She has high blood pressure.
Yeah, okay, that could, and she doesn't follow through what she should be doing.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and that's what she's saying. Okay, please, when she starts talking about how she sees this and how she sees that, please listen. Don't try to stop her.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
so
And
many
encourage
people.
your mother to get back on her medication and do what she's supposed to do.
Yeah, when I could see it all as a young man, I went 5 to 8 years old. I could really see it, and I got beaten for it because that's the devil, and all that. Back in them days, you didn't do it that way. Okay, you have a phenomenal psychic ability about you.
I do.
You know how to, when people are going to be doing different things, like your student, for instance, and you know how to work with them. Okay, you also have you have strong psychic ability, right?
Yeah.
Don't
I
hide
say
it.
it all the time.
Yeah, please don't hide it anymore. It's to help you and to grow. Okay, it's to help you to grow. Okay, you also have it. Every single one of us have it. Even my little peon here. I'm only kidding when I say that. But
You better
everybody
be.
has it. My roommate has a great perception about the weather. Okay, I'll tell you. This young lady over here, I love her psychic ability. She can say and think things, but she doesn't use it very much, right? You kind of hide it, huh? Don't be, because in the old days, and people today, I'm like a pioneer of it here. You know, like I'm the first one to have a TV show, cable show with different type of readers coming on and stuff like this, and they've all fallen to the wayside. I'm not bragging or anything, but I'll be going on my 18th year in April. You know, and I love what I like with you. You have to love what you do. If you like being a troublemaker, then you have to be a troublemaker. No, I'm only picking it. I like picking on my co-hosts, you know. But I also will tell you, you're an advocate for people who need to have somebody stand up for them. Wish I'd have known you 10 years ago. You would have helped my roommate. You know that, right? You know, everybody has a good. I don't believe in bad people. I believe there are bad actions, and I believe that things can happen to people, and we have to learn to grow. I won't say when I say about you that on the air because I think it's inappropriate. But I also know that you got a wicked. I'm not going to piss you off.
It would be a good idea for you not to do that while she's giving you a facial.
Yeah, ooh, that would hurt.
It might.
But I mean, no. But you put up with a lot before you say anything, don't you? You're an observer. But when you lose your cool, you better move out of the way, right? You're the same way.
Me?
And it takes a lot to get you done.
Oh, yeah. I'm not angry.
Her problem is she yells out to, and then she forgets what she's doing, then she buries it inside, and she doesn't let her true feelings come out. Am I right? This young lady here, she's learning that she's had to learn the hard way to express herself, huh? You buried a lot of it, okay? And you know what? It takes a lot of, and we still learn every day. I always encourage people to write out your anger issues. Write them out like there's no tomorrow. Okay. Do you want to go to New York to work? You're definitely not a small town lady.
No.
You want the bright lights, honey.
Yeah.
And you want the go with it. But I want you to look in like maybe Massachusetts School of Law. I want to see while I'm up there. I want to see your name and attorney at law. Okay, I know you. This is something that you're gonna, because in your past life you were a lawyer. You were a male lawyer in your past life. See, one thing I believe about our sexual identities is that you were a woman in your, you were a man in your past life, and you had this fascination for women, and you still do nothing wrong with that. Because I also believe that when I was a woman in my past life, and I had the thing for the men when they come here, and I still had that desire because sexual hormones had changed, and no doctor can prove me wrong, you know. This lady that you're with, I should see you two together for a long time. You got to listen to each other though. She is right once in a while. I'm only picking on you now, but she is, you know.
Only when she agrees.
Yeah. Yep. One thing about you, you don't get into a lot of political stuff, do you?
I do actually.
Do you? You and I would have a great debate, huh? But I wouldn't do it on the air. You know, that's a time of. I've made a lot of enemies for my point of views, and that's okay. But if they have to, don't judge me by my political views. But judge me by who I am. You know, because everybody has a right to have their own political view. Lori and I never agreed on it. You probably know. Lori and I never agreed on any political. You know, I've actually had her so upset. I go, wait a minute. This is what it's about, you know? So there's just sometimes that you don't.
I love a good debate.
I do. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. When you get, if you know something, you get debating on it, you see them. You can talk someone's ear off.
I'm a talker.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're wrong, you'll be the first one to admit you're wrong, okay? You have a hard time admitting when you're wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, honey. It's so hard. Oh, it gets me right here. But one thing about you, when you're not telling your truth, your ears will turn red.
Why does that?
Oh, now she's going to be kicking her ears out.
Everything turns red.
Yeah, right here. You can tell a story and convince people that it's the truth because your facial expression will never change.
Nope.
Mm.
Resting forever.
But then your conscience gets to you.
Mm.
Don't you hate that? You know?
Yeah.
What if I told you I see you coming into a lot of money?
Oh, I would love that.
Because I really do see that. I'm not going to tell you me multi-millionaire, but there's something about a Powerball or Mega or something like
Did
that.
you play that first, though?
I'm sorry?
You have to play that first, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
But there's something about $10,000 instant sweepstakes ticket you might buy. You might spend $10 on it, and then, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then government gets what, 3,000, so you get 7 of them. At $10, you can't beat it. Okay. But I'm also sensing there's some kind of an inheritance or something that's going to be coming to you. Okay. Whatever your daughter chooses to do, she's going to be very successful. And she's getting her PhD now.
Eventually, she's heading into her master's program in January.
Was she majoring in?
Forensic psychology.
Pretty smart lady, huh?
She's very smart.
And it's a challenge for her.
It is. Yeah.
Not really, because she can do it pretty well, but it's
Correct.
still challenging.
Yeah.
And I actually see her getting a very good job, not in New Hampshire, and they don't pay that well. But well, she may start out here. But I see her and you moving to another state. Wherever she goes, you're not going to be too far behind.
No.
Okay. Is she in a relationship right now?
She is.
And you like him?
I adore him. Yeah.
And that he better be mother's approval.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
You also have a dental plan?
Yep.
Because you better go out and use it. I see your 4 cavities. When you brush your teeth, you're like a jackhammer.
Very fast.
Uh, You got pretty good, pretty solid, except for one you had to have refilled.
Mm.
You got some pretty good teeth, good. You overbrush. Right? Okay. But every single one of you have a great future ahead of you. What time is it? I can't even tell.
I don't have a watch.
I don't know. I got my watch.
I leave my phone out there.
5:30.
Oh, okay. What is your dream for that school that you are a director of, or financial aid to?
The dream I have for Laird is to be successful. It hadn't been for quite a while, and it deserves to be. The staff that work there, the current students, past students, the future students, deserve a place that they can go to where not only are they learning, but they're gaining another family. It's very important to me that we have a presence, that we have a community presence, that we are there to show them that no matter what life has done, you can be successful. We're all successful in our own right, and that's really our biggest job. We can teach them all the clinical things that we want to, but the biggest thing that we need to show our students is that interpersonally we can be successful.
That is on. I like that. That's a big goal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of work cut out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the one thing about you is that you need that challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you get bored.
Yeah.
If you don't have challenges, then you go, "What am I doing?" You know. What is your goal for that school, Sam?
A lot of what Christine was saying, I want our students to be proud to say that they went to Laird.
Pull the mic a little bit closer, please. There you go.
I want them to want to show up every day on time, not have spotty attendance. Be prepared for class and ask questions and be engaging.
How about being a no-nonsense teacher at times?
I am nice, but I don't let people walk all over me either. I don't.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's what you need to not do. Okay, because actually a teacher that allows the students to get away without they don't have the respect. The teachers whom are firm but yet fair, have more respect because they're paying a lot of money to go to school, but they also want teachers who they care. Because your school is not a joke,
Right.
okay? And would you prefer a tough teacher or an easy teacher?
I like a happy medium. I like all the teachers there are really awesome. Honestly, they don't let us do whatever we want to do, but they don't talk down to us or treat us.
Oh, I would never want to
Disrespectfully.
see that. But they also let you know if you're not doing it up to
Yeah.
your potential.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're looking for, right?
They'll call us on it.
Yeah. How did you get involved with Laird?
My mom is a massage therapist, and she's already in the industry, and
Oh, would she come on my TV show as a massage therapist?
What
I
does
love
she
it.
work local?
she has her own business in Salem, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to get a hold of her. I like having people come in that do body work. And excuse me, I was actually hypnotized on my TV show. And it's been almost 5.5 years since I've had a cigarette because I get hypnotized for it.
Wow.
You know, and it does work. You're not a smoker, right?
I am.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how about you? She is.
I smoke.
You enjoy it?
I do.
Okay. You know, I don't like it when I hear people say, like, I'm a reformed smoker, so to speak. But you know what? If you enjoy it, it's your life. Do what you gotta do. You know, I don't have a right. And she's dying for a cigarette now. You know. But I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for 23 years, but I don't have the right to say, oh my God, girlfriend or boyfriend, you need to give up drinking right away. Because the more they told me to do it, the more I enjoyed drinking. I literally had a head rotten bottom. Plus, my son gave an ultimatum. If you enjoy smoking, you know, I don't believe, I'm not saying that it isn't a contributing factor, but I don't believe that cigarette smoking is a major cause for COPD or cancer. I really don't. I believe that we're born with it. It's cell cancer. All my family members, half of them didn't even smoke. They all died of cancer. At least that's the excuse I use. But do I like? I lit up a cigarette one day after I got hypnotized. Ooh, it was disgusting. I was so afraid of having it done. I was afraid it wouldn't be able to smoke my happy cigarette, you know. But I believe it's your body. You have a right to do with it as you wish. You know, if you choose to hurt yourself, that's your body, is your choice. But don't hurt other people in the meantime. Does that make sense? Okay. And God, I can see you as a lawyer. Please go through with it. It'll take you a couple more years to go. How old are you?
20.
20? It'll take you a couple more years before you decide to go into law school. But you won't have any problem getting in. Don't you think she'd make a fantastic lawyer?
Oh, I do.
She likes
She
to
could-
debate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she can control a class in her way without other students knowing it. You caught on to her, though. See him.
Oh, yeah.
Had some pretty good debates.
We have a love-love relationship. We do. Not
Love.
love-hate. Love-love.
Lots of love.
How hard is it for you to have to flunk somebody out?
Oh, well, I haven't had to. I feel bad. I take it personally when they fail a test, though. So I mean, it's bums me out. I get mad when people don't tip my students. So I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, tip is important, but if somebody flunks out, that's going to be really hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I haven't had to deal with that.
You haven't? Oh, you have?
Haven't.
Haven't? Because there are times when you're going to find a student, I don't feel like doing that, I don't feel like going to school. Do they come to see you, or do they see another director?
They see another director right now.
Like I said, you're going to be the overhaul administrator. May not be right away, but look at a year to a year and a half. Because a person who owns the institution is going to say, you know what, this is enough now. The person who owns it wants this place to grow now. He's tired, he or she or whoever owns it is tired of taking a loss. That's why the Spirit sent you to them. I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in everything happening for a reason, okay? Like the person that you met and you just love and adore her, okay? Was it like a coincidence when you met?
Kind of, and she was trying to talk to me for months, and I avoided her, and then we just started talking.
You played hard to get.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
She was
that.
busy.
You know? But I also think you're not ready for a relationship right now. You're really not. Until I know you want to have a relationship. I know you want to get married. That's every girl's dream, and every girl like me too. So you're not alone, honey. But but do it. If you rush getting married, you're not going to win some right now, right?
No.
But I'm going to tell you now, if you rush getting married, it wouldn't last. Okay, seriously. If you take your time, and just because he's a hot-looking gentleman or whatever, I won't say what else I can say on TV because but if you just allow the energy of love to work with you, you will meet the right person. You're looking for someone that you're really close to your dad, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can't have your dad. You can have people that have a lot of qualities like your dad has. And I find that most women do look for that quality of their dad, or most men look for that quality of their mother when I do a lot of counseling, okay? And you're not in a relationship right now? Are you ready for one?
Nope.
You're happy with your wife.
I am. I'm way too busy for that.
Yeah.
Way too busy.
And nobody's going to run your life anymore.
No.
Okay, and you really took a strong hold on that. You know, like this young lady over here, I can see her meeting someone that could be. Are you with someone right now?
No.
Are you ready to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be in a relationship.
When the time is right, you'll meet her. Especially graduate from school first.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did it have programs like the? Do you know what the CEDAR program is?
The senior
CEDAR,
program?
yeah. CEDAR.
No, I haven't heard.
Okay. Back when I was in school, the government paid these people to go to beauty school. I said, wait a minute, I have to work and pay my way through school. They had these, what they call the CEDAR program that the government would pay for them. And they would supply their uniforms for them and all these things like that. And what made me sad was that the people that got the free program, plus they got a weekly salary. And once they got through, they never used it. That bothered me too. But I know you people, now you got student loans, grants or whatever, now you got to pay it all back, huh? See, that's what infuriates you when you see people that get all these freebies and you have to pay it back and they don't follow through with it. And that really, like you've had to work, everything you've had, you've worked very hard for.
Very hard.
Okay. By the way, like you're going to college right now, right? You got to pay your own way.
Yep.
The government doesn't help you.
They do, actually.
Yeah, but do you pay it back?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
Yes.
you know.
Yep.
That's what I resent.
Yep.
I really do.
Yep.
You know, especially at our age group. We should get it for free because, well, I'm elderly, you know, we're 35.
I'm close, so
Yeah.
yeah. I'm 34.
How many do you think you deserve to have some free education in our country?
Yeah.
And that we shouldn't have to pay it all back? I don't think community colleges, I know in California, I don't believe they pay for it, at least when I went there, that we had to pay it back. And once you paid, well, correct, back then I think I paid to go to college for 4 years in California, I think I paid $7,000.
Oh, wow.
And I went to a top-notch college,
Wow.
you know. Today it's what, 40, 50, maybe 15,000.
Yeah, I'm a year in and I'm already 20 plus.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
These people that came from India, he went to Syracuse and he got a grade for $64,000 a year.
Is he paying it back?
No. No. That's what I get upset about. You know, because you work hard. You know, you work at medium jobs and you become waitresses. Anybody here ever been a waitress?
Yep.
You have? Oh. Bet you think you could put up with someone like me. I'm very hard to please.
I'm a people pleaser.
But I also tip very well.
There you go.
I like everything on separate plates, first of all. And if anything in my food is touching, you're going to hear me all over the restaurant. But if I forget to say it, then it's my fault. You know, I'll push it around and all that. But I'm also if the bill comes to $35, I'll give you a $20 tip. You know. And we went
So
to,
you need to go and get a facial and a
I'm going.
and a
Probably-
pedicure.
Well, I don't know if that's a manicure, but I will get a facial.
Yeah.
That I will.
You tip well?
Yeah, I will. Depends on depends on how they treat me. Okay, and you know, I'm not going to say the price, but if the price is, I'll do half of what the price they charge. I think that's a good tip. You know, and then again, it depends on how they treat me. So you better warn them when I come in.
Oh, I will.
Treat this guy great if you want a good tip. You know.
And all your prices are on your website.
Yes. Yep. They
And
are.
all your services are on your website.
They are. Yes.
And you also sell creams.
Yep, we sell couple of different skincare lines,
Image.
People
makeup
mention the
line.
names,
Yeah.
Oh.
So, how far in advance do we have to call for an appointment?
At least 24 hours. Sometimes we can take walk-in appointments, but we have students that are in varying degrees where they are. So it depends on who we have on for students as to what services can be offered. So it's really best to give 24 hours. That way the instructors can
Only
coordinate.
24 hours?
Yeah, you don't need much more
Really?
than that. Yeah.
Usually, most places are like 2 weeks in advance and all that.
Nope, the instructors are very good with working out the schedules and knowing what students can do what and stuff. So they're
Now,
very good at that.
like with her, she likes if she likes a certain person, could she have that same person?
She can. Yeah.
As long as I go during their hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right.
And she's on, and she goes on. Do you get a lot of repeat clients?
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't like you to come back.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do?
It's tough. I would definitely say a facial or a chemical peel. It's my favorite.
Nice.
How about you?
Me?
Besides teaching,
I like waxing.
you like watching people in torture.
No,
Oh.
it's instant gratification.
You bitch. What is yours?
Waxing and eyelash extensions.
So,
Now, you don't put eyelash extensions on at the school, right?
Not
We
on
do not
clients.
on clients.
Not
no.
on clients, but you do them on each other, or you can.
there's still a lot of protocol in there, right?
A lot of protocols.
Yeah.
And each one you clean up your own stations?
And then we have a sanitary time at the end of the day where we go over everything again.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
very clean.
And I know
I
when
looked.
school-
I looked. It was very clean.
That's what I'd be
Oh, yeah.
doing too. Going, being in hairdressing. Oh my God! I went to this one salon to have my hair cut and dyed, and I turned around and walked back out.
Oh.
When there's hair all over the floor,
Oh.
and you look at that chair, and I go, "Sir, you have a hair?" I go, "No, I don't feel ill today," And so I'm looking at my daughter-in-law does it. I've had my hair colored for every different color. And then I've been blue, blonde, brown, black, red. Oh God, I name it. You have beautiful hair.
Thank you.
Is it natural now?
It is natural.
Don't
yeah.
dye it.
Oh no, it's dyed. It's the natural curl.
Oh, okay, just
I
let it go.
I can't. There's too many grays.
Gray
I
is
work.
beautiful.
I work in an aesthetic school. I can't let the grays come out.
Isn't that terrible? I was the same
Oh,
way.
it's terrible.
I stopped dyeing my hair when I was in my 60s.
Mhm.
Okay, like I said, I've been every color. I used to have it way down here. I finally had to change to say, you know what? I'm not 35 or 40 years old. I cut my hair. Now I love who I am. And your hair is natural.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you do that? And like I said, you're not going to be fat. Do you want to adopt a child?
Yeah, I actually already adopted one.
I'm sorry?
I already adopted one.
You already adopted one? Boy?
Girl.
Girl? How old?
She's 5.
How old are you?
20.
Oh, you were young.
Well,
Oh, you
my-
adopted her when she was old.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's your partner's child?
Yeah, she adopted her when she was a week old.
Isn't that amazing? You're also adopting another child.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
We
like
want
you
to.
looking at twins.
I want to have twins. I want to carry twins.
Are you okay with boy twins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boys bounce.
What is it? You don't have children?
No.
Sam.
Sam, do you want children?
I think so.
Yeah, when the time is right.
Sure.
When that's right. And please wait. Okay. Because I don't want to see anything interrupting it's your choice, but I just don't want to see you interrupting your education. How long you got?
So I'm done at the end of this month.
And you're all done at the end of this month?
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're going to be taking extra courses.
Yes.
Okay. This young lady here, you have a child too?
No,
No, you're not ready yet, right?
no.
You got to do some traveling, huh?
Yeah.
And you are. What if I told you I saw you on ladies and gentlemen, there is a lady over here, but she's shy. But what if I told you I actually see you working on a ship,
You know that? I just thought
a cruiser, a cruise, what?
that. I just thought that.
You did too? I actually see you being very popular driving, you know, on one of those Prince, whatever they call them.
The Princess of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Caribbean.
Yeah.
Think you like working on that?
Yeah, I like the water.
Yeah. Because you're a water person.
Yeah, I love
Okay. You actually lived, in your past life, you were one of the big captains of a big boat.
Yeah.
Okay. You're an old soul.
Yep, I always say that.
Yeah. These guys are old, except for you. You're the younger one of the souls.
Really?
Yeah. This one here is really old. She
Really?
actually was an ancient Greek term. You see a lot of things that you might see, wow, what's this? But you've actually lived them in your past life. Okay. You have an extraordinary past life. You've always been one with the ambition to be successful. You started out as a poor chambermaid or whatever, work your way into a very expensive house. This is why today, whatever you know, and you appreciate whatever you had because you worked very hard for what you had. You do appreciate everything.
I do.
And you don't look for the luxury of things anymore.
I do not.
Have you ever?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Not
Oh,
very
good.
materialistic.
Oh, God. If my partner didn't have a diamond for me, they could sleep on the couch. Are you materialistic?
Not really, no.
No. How about you, Sam?
No.
We know you are.
I like nice things.
Me too.
I like nice things.
Me too. Yeah, I like it. I have an expensive shape. You know, what is it? I have a champagne taste with a beer wallet.
Yep.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we appreciate it more now. Not I don't. I had it all at one time, but I was never happy. You know. You own your own home?
I do not. No.
Do you want one?
Yes.
Give yourself a year. And I see you having a nice, not a big house, but I'm saying like a 3-bedroom house.
Mhm.
It's almost, you're gonna get a good deal. Like somebody might have either gone bankrupt
Mhm.
or there's a
Mhm.
foreclosure.
Looking for a multifamily so I can bring my daughter with me.
Yeah.
She's,
You're gonna
she's
the
never
multi.
leaving home.
Oh, your daughter's always gonna be with you. And I think if you get a multi-apartment unit, it would work good because that way you can bring in money to help too.
Mhm.
Okay, but you can't when it comes to rent time. You can't be this is nice.
Mm-mm.
You know, I see. I've lost 2 houses by being this nice.
Yeah.
You know, you want a big house, and you want a Mercedes, and you want a pool,
Mm-hmm.
and you want a chambermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Are you domesticated?
So what'd you say?
Are you domesticated?
What does that mean?
And you clean your own house?
Oh, yeah.
Or
But,
does
I
your
mean-
partner- well, your partner does.
I clean it.
You clean it. Are
Yeah.
you a good housekeeper?
One day so I don't have to do it.
Yeah. But is your house lived in? In other words, you know everything. It could be a mess and you would still be able to find it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Your house is spotless.
Pretty much,
Everything
yeah.
has to be organized.
Oh, it does.
Uh,
Yes.
You could care less. See him.
Oh yeah.
Is it cluttered?
I have a hard time getting rid of things.
But you know where everything is, don't you?
Yeah,
You're a hoarder.
to a certain extent. If it's like sentimental in
Yeah.
value, I'm not like hoarding trash bags.
Your
or
dad clean house?
No.
You clean house?
Yes.
It's spotless? Is it lived in?
Yes, it's lived in.
Okay. I don't, you know, I go to a lot of psychic parties. Yours is pretty spotless, right? Your house?
My house?
No. You know, my roommate and I go to a lot of parties. I've been blessed with it. And they overdo it when I can. And I say, just have the house yourself, you know. Don't overdo it. Like if you got brats playing and throwing things around, you know, just hang the kids upside down and, you know. we'll do the
Again, that's
party.
spiritualvisionary.net.
Well, I think all kids should be hung upside down and be on like a pinata once a day.
That's fair.
See? Folks, I'm only kidding. Let's do the adults. You know, it's not the children that I have a problem. It's the way that parents allow their children to do things. You're strict but loving, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your child doesn't get away with a whole lot.
She's a very just good girl
Yeah,
naturally.
you know what I mean? She knows she's loved.
Mm-hmm.
Does she know she's adopted?
Yes.
Okay. But you also let her know that you chose her. Okay. We got 5 women. And I do see very shortly you'll adopt like twins. For somebody from like either China or overseas. One of them will have a learning disability. Okay, and that's what you thrive on, because you know what it's like to be cast aside. And I'm not being mean when I say that. Okay, you know when people reject it. You know, like I was, and you do too.
Sam?
See, you've been pushed away more than once, right? So everything you had today, you know, you're a great person. Both of you are. All you are. You know what it's like to have to work all over and start all over again, okay? And you learn how to let go of the energy from yesterday. Keep up the good work. I want to thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys will come back on again. Either a different bunch of students or whatever. And then you all have blessed. And then you're all done at the end of the month.
The end of the month.
And good luck and good future.
Thank you.
No pregnancy. But
And Queen is done on Friday.
all right, I'm sorry.
Queen is done on
And
Friday.
you're all congratulations.
Thank
May you be
you.
blessed. And don't turn your back on success.
Never.
Learn how to be successful. Yeah, if nothing else, that school taught you well. How long is the school for? 9 months?
6 or 9,
6? Oh,
I
what?
think.
And you took the 9 months?
I took the 6.
Okay. But you're going back to complete it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you never leave anything half done. You really know. You work hard to believe in you, Sam, knowing that every day, whatever you do, is the right thing. You're not going to be perfect. It's okay to make a mistake. You understand what I mean by that? You, Shauna? Oh, I got it right. Don't look at yesterday, okay? Don't look at yesterday. Just grow for today. You're going to do really well. It's all up to you. Just be careful of the people that you think you're in love with. Because you have a loving heart. And don't allow anybody to control you. Okay? This lady here, you've got a lot more success coming. I think the older we get, the more successful we want to become, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. And you people, once again, quickly, you're from where?
Laird Institute of Spa Therapy, 981 2nd Street
In Manchester.
in Manchester, New Hampshire.
And your phone number?
603-625-6100.
Okay. And unfortunately, they can't come to the event, but thank you for the donation.
Absolutely.
At that time. And may you all be successful. Would you come back on again?
Oh, absolutely.
How about you guys?
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad? You were scared, huh? Don't be. If I put it calm because usually I can be get right on you, but no, I have a lot of respect for what you're doing because what you're doing is make people feel better about themselves. Okay, I think you're coming. What's next weekend? That's the 17th, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the following week after that, you'll be back on. And everybody out there, have a good night, and remember, every day you are the winner.